Hello, and welcome to another Fishy Plant Man production. I thought I would just do an update on some of my plants, like that one. That basically they've been doing some odd things. This first Lucky Bamboo, nothing really odd. But I think I mentioned a leaf that had found the water. Yeah, there it is, dead. They do not submerge well. And I think I just fed the fish and ant that was on my finger. Well, if they want to eat it, they can. If not, I don't think it's going to do too much damage to a 55-gallon tank. So yeah, these plants, they grow in the water fine, but the leaves got to be submerged. Because if they droop into the water, they've had it. But it does seem to have adjusted well. I don't know. There's the dead leaf, yes. And, one from the Phalaenopsis that fell in the water. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it has started growing new roots. I don't know if that leaf in the center has progressed any, but it should be fine as long as it can keep its leaves out of the water. And this one is still sitting here, even though it looks dead, because it was real dehydrated, and I thought, well, I really should start watering it more. So I put it in the tank like I water everything from the aquarium, and, few minutes and pull it out, let it dry, and all that. Yeah, well, it went from dehydrated to dead. So I thought, well, okay, it's had it. I need to stop trying to grow these plants completely bare root because they don't do well that way. I was going to toss it and accept my loss. Except it's got some growth there. So now I'm not quite sure what to do. It was dehydrated, but when I gave it more water, it died. Kinda. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for this plant. Yeah. You might say, well, quit giving it fish tank water. Well, I've given my Phalaenopsis fish tank water for years. This one's just, being kind of like the one that I tried to rescue for, I don't know, a couple of years, and it ultimately died. They don't like this bare root. We'll come back to that. This one here, just because it's in line, yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it has started growing roots. This is a project for a certain color of guppy, trying to produce a new guppy, so that's what these breeding cages are about. It's about to just turn into like plant boxes, but let's see if I can get the new color. And rather than cutting, I'll just pan across to here. I have a Phalaenopsis in the water. Like I said, I've been watering them this way for years. It'll come out in a few minutes. I've got this one, which it too has tried to die, but I got a couple of keikis. So, giving them some water. Stem keikis. And up here, we have a Phalaenopsis that could really use a transplant, but I'm not going to try bare root. It's doing fine. It's got a leaf coming. I don't see any new roots, although I gotta do something with this plant, otherwise I'd probably lose it. And now I'll cut to go over to the quote-unquote high-tech tank. It's not high-tech yet. It's got a high-tech light now, but that's it. Be right back. Yeah, I just moved one of the, well, they call them white ribbon, variegated lucky bamboo. I just moved it over here because the other one is not going to make it, so we'll try with one that's a little bit bigger. It's used to the water. It was growing roots like the others. Yeah, I don't know if this tank is completely cycled. I gotta do another water test on it to see where it's at. I think there's probably still some ammonia, but I think that the plant will do all right. These two, yeah, Phalaenopsis leaf. Kind of starting this tank's care just like everybody else, and the other tanks get a Phalaenopsis leaf every now and then. So this one can have one too. This little cutting that I just started with the tank it's extending its roots. It's about all it's doing so far, but it's extending its roots. These down here, which are probably buried too deep, they're just being. It's another Phalaenopsis leaf. I think this tank's got enough Phalaenopsis leaves for now. Yeah. The plants don't seem to be dying or anything. They're just there. So, that's kind of an update on, well, the aquarium plants. So, I'll talk to you next time.